Look at the wonderful alligator. So, as you're looking at those, what do you think is bigger, angle A or angle D? What do we think? Does anybody want to unmute themselves and say why they think which angle is bigger?
Is it A?
Why?
Um, I don't know. It looks more slanted. Maybe the angle's bigger because of that. I don't know.
That's a good guess. More slanted. I think it's actually angle D because if you look, the alligator's mouth is wider. It's bigger open, so that angle needs to be bigger in angle D. Okay. As we look at the red and the blue, notice that the red is congruent to the red, and the blue is congruent to the blue. And as that angle opens up, that angle gets bigger, and in turn, what side is longer? If D is the bigger angle there, should FE be longer, or should CB be longer? Anybody want to try it for us?
FE.
FE would be bigger. So here's the concept. Uh, as the angle gets larger, the side across from it is going to get larger. Okay, that's what it means. This is called the hinge theorem. So if you have those two congruent sides in both triangles, as you open up, you think about it like a mouth, as your alligator mouth gets bigger, or you can think about it like a door. As you open up the angle more, that distance gets larger and larger. Okay, a quick animation of that is right here. If you look, I've got 6 and 8 right here. As of right now, do you think angle A is bigger or angle B is bigger in this situation? Can somebody unmute themselves?
B.
Angle B is going to be bigger because it's a bigger uh, distance right there. It's opened up more.
Mr. Roberts,
Yes, ma'am.
my slide is still locked on the second alligator one.
That's fine. This isn't in the Pear deck. This is a separate thing. So then, if angle B is bigger, that forces FD to be larger than EC. Again, this is what the hinge theorem says. As I move this side, now since angle B is smaller, that side across from it, 2.9, is smaller than 4.9. To use the hinge theorem, you have to have two congruent sides, 6 and 8 right there, 6 and 8 right there, or like Emma was just saying, you have to have the red and the blue right there and the red and the blue right there to use this hinge theorem. Okay. Now, using the hinge theorem, I've got this situation. I've got 63 and 82. What do we think? Can somebody let us know? Should AC be bigger or should DF be bigger?
DF.
DF should be bigger. Again, we can use the hinge theorem because I've got those two sides, and if the bigger angle is between them, that side across from it will be larger. Okay, so DF is going to be bigger. Now, I think there's another example next. The same thing works for the sides. Okay, so we've got two congruent sides in each triangle. Then we've got 7 and 6. Do we think that angle B is going to be larger or angle E?
B.
Angle angle B should be larger. Yes, angle B should be larger because 7 is bigger than 6. 7 is bigger than 6, so B has got to be larger. Again, we can only use this because we've got those congruent sides. Now, this is a throwback question real quick. Based on the side lengths, what is the smallest angle? Go ahead and type it on your own. Don't say it, please. And I want to see what everybody says. This will let me know if you guys remember this or not. What is the smallest angle? Yeah, almost everybody got it. It should be angle C. Can somebody tell me why it's angle C?
Because it's across from the shortest line.
Perfect. Yes, it's across from. It's not touching 6. It's away from it. Good job. So angle C is the smallest. Couple more questions. If it lets me. What's the largest? Somebody can just say it.
Angle B.
Why angle B, Tim?
For the same reason that we answered all those other questions, just because it's across from the largest side.
Across from the largest side. Good job. So 8 is the biggest side. Now B has got to be the biggest angle. So now we are ordering the angles from largest to smallest, okay? Largest to smallest. There's a few ways you can do this. You can use inequalities. You can just write it if you want. Just somehow tell me from the largest to smallest how the angles should be. Okay, looking at some people's responses, hopefully we said L, then K, then M. L, then K, then M. This is great. L, then K, then M. Angle L, then angle K, then angle M. LKM, perfect. Now I'm going to talk about this very first one up here. This might be the, this is like the most mathematical way to say it, that L is bigger than K. L got eaten. And then K is also bigger than M. That's a great way to think about it. Whoever said that right there. Okay. But LKM, angle L, angle K, angle M, all those are fine. As long as you can put it in that order, you're good. Again, this is kind of like review. If this, other than that alligator thing, if this stuff feels easy or feels like you know it, that's good. If it doesn't feel like that, then hopefully you're learning it now. As I'm looking at a few responses, it goes 32, 63, then 85. So the middle angle, the middle side is across from the middle angle. So it should be side XZ. Side XZ, whoever said ZX or XZ, either way is fine. Making sure we have XZ in there. Okay, good job. Now, Jazz. What is that? It's probably something inappropriate. Okay, so next one here, exterior angles. That's asking 118 plus 102 plus 140. What does that equal? What is always going to be true about those exterior angles? Go ahead and type in your answer. Most of us got it. Every time the exterior angles will add up to 180. A quick resource to demonstrate that if you're looking at the Zoom call.
I thought it was 360, the outside angles.
Did I say
Yeah, the exterior angles.
my bad? Did I say 180? I meant 360.
Okay.
So if I show these exterior angles right here, watch this real quick. If we're looking at this, if I slide these exterior angles all together, what's it going to create if it adds up to 180?
A circle.
A circle. Look at that. Oh, yeah.
Illuminati confirmed.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Hopefully that's making some sense. One more question. How would you write this compound inequality if you've got 11 and 8? What's going to be the biggest it could be? What could be the smallest it's going to be? Let's write it in that form where it's something less than x, something less than x is greater than x as well. How would we write that? All right, looking at a couple responses here. We've got 8x and less than x less than 11. We've got 3 and 19, 3 and 19, 5 and 19, 3 and negative 19. Oh, just 3 and 19. I like your flames, whoever this is. See a lot of 3s and 19s. Can somebody tell me how did you get 3 and 19?
You subtract them and then you add them together to get your rate.
Yes. So the highest this could be is 11 plus 8, which is 19. The lowest it could be is 11 minus 8, which is 3. So if you just say 8 to 11, you got to expand that a little bit more. We've got to go from 3 to 19. 3 to 19. Okay, that's what we should have.